Last year in the punt return game, mostly it was a fair catch situation. Is there a more aggressive approach this year? Is it going to be a similar thing? You're going to just kind of stay conservative with the punt return game?
I mean, until they, that's not a function of UConn football. Maybe a little bit. I shouldn't say that. That's not entirely true. But statistically, if you drill down and look back over the last 10 years, there are so many less punt returns than there were. When they changed the rules and allowed for the coverage to operate, or the invention of what we call shield punt, which allows basically 7 players to immediately release down the field, they're standing there. If you have a good punt, not even a great punt, if you have a good punt, they're all standing there waiting for the ball to come down. That wasn't the case when I played. It wasn't the case 10 years ago, when most teams were executing a pro-style punt. As if you think about systematically the punt, other than just the 2 players, everyone else retreated. So we called it kick slide when I was coaching it. They'd kick slide back. The long snapper would be in protection. So he would slide right or left, and he would be locked onto an interior rusher. And the personal protector would step up and block. And only 2 guys would go down the field. Now, the long snapper has no responsibility. Our next man in long snapper is Jamar Summers. So he's going to, after he snaps, he's going down the field. And unless they have a few guys to try to block it, he's going to get down there before the returner catches the ball. So for us, we know we have the ball. So only we can do something to change that. The possession's going to change if we defend the down, if we're penalty free. There's no fake, there's no penalty. The ball is ours, whether we catch it or not. The ball is ours. Now if we can get it caught. So I think an emphasis on getting it caught is a big deal. So what would you consider to be an explosive play run, Jim? 12 yards, we consider 12 yards. Would you say 15? Would you say 10? Yeah. In that area? And how many in a game? 2, 3, right? I mean, you guys are watching a lot of football, just in general. How many punts do you see not caught that roll for 10, 12 yards? Imagine if you caught every one of those punts. If you just designed it to catch every punt. Now you don't have to get that run. That's one run you wouldn't have otherwise had to get. Or one pass you would, if you catch it on the 40 rather than it rolling to the 28. That's an explosive play that you don't need because you got the ball caught. So we have a little different mentality there, and it has to do with being sure we're going to get the ball and that we're going to get it. They're going to have to execute and we're going to get it. Now, if Brian or Q can return it for a touchdown, fantastic. If the protection there's a liability and we can attack it and block it, fantastic. But risk reward there, in my mind, for blocking punts as it relates to roughing punter, I'm really not for that.